Good morning, students. Today's topic is shapes of s orbital. First of all, s orbital is a sphere centered on the nucleus, but in two dimensions. It looks like a circle which enclose a region where the probability of finding electrons is about 90%. Now the shape of all the s orbital that are spherical means that is there is equal probability of finding the electrons at a given distance in all the direction. As the size of s orbital increases, with increase the value of n also increases. N value means principal quantum number value also increases. Like this, 1s, here the n value is 1, 2s, n value is 2, 3s, n value is 3. Means as the n value increases, size of s orbital also increases. Order of size of s orbital. 4s is greater than 3s as compared to 2s, and then least size is 1s orbital. In 1s orbital this is spherical in shape, but in 2s there is some portion is left, this one. Here one node is present. Node means the probability of finding the electrons is 0. This region is called as node, which can calculated by the formula n minus l minus 1. N is the number of means principal quantum number, L is the azimuthal quantum number. So 2 minus 2 is the principal quantum number. For s orbital L value is 0. 2 minus 0 minus 1, that is equal to 1. Means here one node is present where the probability of finding electrons is 0. Now the next topic is shapes of p orbital. There are three 2p orbitals, 2px, 2py and 2pz. Each p orbitals have two sections which is called as lobes. This is the one lobe. This is another lobe. These lobes lie on either side of the plane that passes through the nucleus. This is nucleus. The probability density function is 0 at the place where the two lobes touch each other. This will be. Here the probability density function is 0. These p orbitals are identical in size, shape and energy, but different in orientation of lobes. Orientation means directions. Like 2px, these lie on in the along the x-axis. 2py, these lie along the y-axis. 2pz along the z-axis. But the shape remains same, that is dumbbell shape. So 3p orbitals are identical in size, shape and energy, but differ in the orientation of lobes like x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. As the n value increases, the size and energy of p orbitals also increases. 4p orbitals, that is greater than 3p orbitals as compared to 2p orbitals in this sequence. In the p orbitals, the probability density function pass through a value 0, this value 0. At the center, value is 0. Beside at 0 and infinite distance as the distance from the nucleus increases. Now the next most important topic is shapes of d orbitals. For d orbital, L value is equal to 2. The minimum value of principal quantum number for this, that is 3. There are 5 d orbitals. All the 5 d orbitals dxy, dyz, dxz, dx square minus y square and dz square are of equal energy, so these are called as degenerate orbitals. The first 4 orbitals have similar shape, but fifth orbit, that is different from other 4 orbital. It means d orbitals having higher value of n, like 4d, 5d, also have shape similar to 3d but differ in energy and size. First 3 orbital dxy, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is z-axis. These are dropped between the x and y axis. This is xy, after that this one. This is xy, after that this one. In case of dyz, here these are present between the lobes are present between the y and z axis. So this is y axis, this is z axis, y axis, z axis, y axis, z axis, or this one. First lobe, this one. Second lobe, this one. Now the next one is dxz. These are present between the axis. Means this is x-axis, this is z-axis. So in between the x and z-axis, the lobes are present. This is one lobe. This is another lobe. Now these 3 d orbitals are in which the lobes are present in between the axes. But the remaining 2 means dx square minus y square and dz square, these lobes are present along the axis. Like this, dx square minus y square. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Means these are present along the axis. First of all, x-axis, another lobe that is on y-axis. In case of z, dz square, these lobes are present along the axis. Means this is z-axis, one time and two times. So rings are formed in the dz square orbitals. The shape of d orbital, that is double dumbbell shape. Now the next topic is radial wave function. Radial wave function means the place or the point where the radial wave function passing through 0, means it become 0. This is called as nodes or radial nodes. For s orbital, the number of nodes is equal to n minus 1. This is the formula. For p orbitals, number of nodes is equal to n minus 2. For d orbitals, number of nodes is equal to n minus 3. Here we plot the graph between the wave function psi and the distance from the nucleus, that is r. The wave function of 1s orbital, this is for 1s orbital, where n value is 1, l value becomes 0. The wave function for 1s orbital continuously decrease, decrease as the value of r increases. But in case of 2s orbital, n value is 2, l value becomes 0. The wave function first decreases and becomes 0, at a particular distance, and then it becomes negative. Means here this portion is positive, and after this line this become negative. This is the point where the radial wave function becomes 0. This is called as node or radial node. We can easily calculate from this formula. For s orbital, number of nodes is equal to n minus 1. Here putting the value of n value is 2, 2 minus 1, that is equal to 1. It means 1 node is present. In case of 2p orbital, first increases to maximum, then decreases, because n is equal to 2, l is equal to 1. Putting this value for p orbitals, 2 minus 2, that is 0, means no node is present. So here no node is present. It is simply first increases and then decreases. Only in the case of 2s orbital, this having one node is present, where the wave function becomes 0. At this point, the value of wave function get inverted. Means it become negative from positive. Means here the positive value, and after that it becomes decreases, it become negative values. These positive and negative signs that shows the sign of wave function, not related with the positive and negative charges, but these represent the sign of wave function. Now the next topic is probability density chi-square graphs. Max Born shows the probability density graph. He shows the probability density of electrons at any point is obtained by the square of chi-square, means square of wave function, that is a chi-square, versus r, means a distance from the nucleus. In case of 2s orbital, their probability density is maximum at the nucleus and then decreases sharply as the distance increases. But in case of 2s orbital, it first decreases sharply up to 0, and again start increases. After reaching a small maxima, it again decreases and approaches a 0 as the value of r increases. This is the point where the probability density function becomes 0. This is called as nodal surface or nodes. All the orbital except s orbitals that have zero electron density at the nucleus. In case of 2p, there is no node. It means first increases to maxima and then decreases. Now the next important formulas related to calculate the nodes. In an orbital, how to calculate the total number of nodes? That is equal to n minus 1. Number of angular nodes, that is equal to L. Number of radial nodes, that is equal to n minus L minus 1. Suppose how to calculate the nodes, radial nodes in 2s orbital, that is equal to n minus L minus 1. N is the principal quantum number, L is the azimuthal quantum number. After putting this value, we can easily calculate. 2, n value is 2, this one. For s orbital, L value becomes 0, 2 minus 0 minus 1, that is equal to 1. It means in case of 2s orbital, only one radial node is present. In case of 3s orbital, that is 3 minus 0 minus 1, that is equal to 2. It means here two radial nodes are present. Now, how will you calculate the angular nodes? Angular nodes, that is equal to L. Means it depends on the L value. For p orbital, L value is equal to 1, so it becomes 1. For d orbitals, L value is equal to 2, so angular nodes is also 2. Angular nodes, in case of np and nd orbitals, the probability density functions are 0 at the plane passing through the nucleus. So these nodes are called as angular nodes. It is denoted by L sign. L depend on the s, p and d orbitals because L is the azimuthal quantum number. So by the help of this formula, we can easily find out the radial nodes, angular nodes and total number of nodes. Thank you, students.